Hi, this is Christopher Bruza. Welcome back. Today we're here with my Benelli M2 Entry, which is currently waiting for the Form 1 to be approved by the ATF. I was going to wait to show this shotgun until it was approved, but my Terran Tactical M2 videos are some of the most viewed ones I have, which tells me you people are interested in the Benelli M2. This is a Benelli M2 Entry, which generally the entries are their short-barreled shotguns kind of aimed towards law enforcement, the 14-inch barrels. I believe they cut them at 14-inch. This one is 19 or 19 and a half. It's a unique model that's not in the catalog. I'll put the model number up here, but the intent is you buy it in this form, you can shoot it, you can play with it, do whatever, own it, and it doesn't have to sit at your FFL waiting for approval. When you get your Form 1 back, you then cut the barrel off at whatever length you put on the form. This is going to be 13 inches, and this tape represents where the barrel will be cut off. It will be flush with the magazine tube. So that's just for demonstration. I'm going to pull the tape off because it's kind of silly. So that's what the shotgun looks like now, which is ridiculous. They put the sight back here, so you don't have to deal with rebrazing or anything like that. It's not like you're buying an 18-inch shotgun with the sight up here, and you have to deal with moving that or buying a new barrel. This is set up for a Form 1. The other thing you'll find unique, generally the entry models have the pistol grip, which is usually considered more tactical. This has the standard rifle stock. It's not the Comfort Tech. It doesn't have the cutouts that compress, when you fire to reduce recoil. It does have a very nice recoil pad on it on the synthetic stock. I will be trimming this down. I don't know what the length of pole is now, but it's long. It's probably about 14, 13 and 3/4 inches, something in there. Too long for home defense, because that's the intent of this rifle. I want a short, did I say rifle? That's the intent of this shotgun. I want a short shotgun that's great in close quarters. The theme of this build is going to be reliability. Not that my tricked out Terran Tactical is not reliable. I've had no issues with it, but I want this to be more of a Benelli cataloged item. Not something you look at with, a gold bolt carrier, not gold colored bolt carrier, a polished loading port and stuff like that. Regardless, the stock will be cut down, and I'll probably put a limb saver on it in the 12-inch range. Depending on what's done with the forend, which we'll get to, this will likely be stippled. Stippling just helps so much with your grip, gloves, bare hands, whatever. It's decent right now, but I fear once you handle this a lot and really wear it down, it's not going to be as grippy. So it'll likely be stippled. The comb is perfect right now for the ghost ring sights. I pulled this up to my cheek. It's perfect. I don't know how the hell that happened. Eyes closed, open my eyes, I'm looking right through the sights. So there's no need to modify the angle of stock, the comb, anything like that. I mean, these come with shims, so you can adjust that. Perfect as it is. The receiver. This is the more tactical receiver than I have on my Terran Tactical, which has a scalloped top for bead sight, or the sort of quick rifle sights I have on it. It's tapped for a rail, and the one thing that is set on this build is I have the Mesa Tactical rail that has a 6-position shell holder on the side, which kind of leads into the loading port. Sharp, small, not set up for quad loading, and I don't think I'm going to set this up for quad loading. If it's never going to be used in competition, I'll likely deburr this, roll everything out, make it smooth, so there's no sharp edges, anything like that, and rounds just fall in, but it'll likely be thumb fed the old school way. And I guess the lifter, you can see this stock lifter is horrendous. You load, it pinches your thumb. I don't know why the hell Benelli does this. Stop doing this, Benelli, please. I'll probably send it to C-ROMs and have him fill this in, weld it, and polish it out so you don't get your thumb caught on it. If I don't do that, I need to look at the Terran Tactical one. I think it's extended a bit more. They sell one that's already welded and extended, polished. But I kind of want to keep this looking stock-ish. So I'll probably go with C-ROMs. He does good work. And change that out. Coming back here to the trigger. Stock triggers, decent. I mean, it's a shotgun. You aren't going to have a great trigger. But I will change out the trigger springs with the Terran Tactical to lighten it up. And the recoil spring inside the buttstock, I will change to the Terran Tactical so it's more reliable with birdshot. When you take a shotgun course, generally half, 2/3 of the course is shot with birdshot. You're going to shoot a good amount of buckshot and a few handfuls of slugs. But if your gun doesn't cycle birdshot, it's not going to be a fun experience. So changing those springs out will ensure that. I've never really had much trouble in a stock Benelli shooting birdshot. I know a lot of people have or say they do. I haven't. But regardless, I'll change it out, do it on all my Benellis, and you don't have any issues. So it's kind of a peace of mind thing. I don't think I'm going to lighten the bolt. Generally that's done for quicker cycling, and I'm looking, again, not that my other shotgun's unreliable, I'm looking to change as little as possible and still meet my needs. So it'll likely stay the same. I'll put a Terran Tactical bolt knob on here and drill and tap the bolt release. Likely with the Terran Tactical. I've also used the GG&G, and that works fine. Nordic Components makes one that I've used, which is fine. I'll probably pick whatever one's most convenient in stock or available when I'm ordering other parts. I don't have a big preference. They all function. They all work the same. The forend is where I'm very confused. I wish Surefire still made their M1, M2 forend with the integrated light. I've bid on several on Gunbroker, and they end up well north of $600 for incandescent models that are beat up. Out of principle, that just seems wrong. If they made them new, I wish they still made them new. I'm not going to pay that for a completely beat up version. If they made a plastic forend with just a Picatinny rail on it, that'd be spectacular. On my M4 I used the Surefire M60 rail and put a scout light with a thorn tail on it and a pressure pad. Worked great. Well, one, the Surefire rail has been discontinued, sadly. That was a very good product, and it didn't fit the M2. They never made one for the M2. I see now they make some aluminum forends, which are kind of geared towards the 3-gun market. They're bigger. You can get extensions, the big monstrosities. I'll probably end up going with one of those because I need a light on this rifle. I need a light on this shotgun, and that's the only way I really see getting a light on it. If you have suggestions or know a product that you can put a light on this, let me know. Please let me know in the comments. On my Terran Tactical, I have a Nordic Components magazine with the magazine clamp, and that's where I mounted my light. This barrel is going to be short enough where a magazine clamp is silly. I don't want it coming up and intruding on the front sight base, and there's really no need to have a magazine clamp on this. So I'll likely leave this OEM magazine extension and not use a clamp. So it's kind of ruling out the clamp for now, unless somebody has suggestions, let me know. Basically, I don't know what to do with the forend. Other than that, the build's pretty much set. So I figured I'd introduce this early, get some ideas of discussion going. The barrel on this, one thing I will mention is it's cylinder bore, no choke installation, because they expect you to cut it down, and it's one constant diameter, so it'll be cut and it will just be cylinder bore. It's going to be a close range shotgun, no need to have a choke on it, and I'll likely be running my favorite Federal Flight Control buckshot, double-aught buckshot. Although, if you look back at my Terran Tactical Range video, the way that magazine is cut out, or sorry, the loading port is cut out, the magazine does not retain the number 4 buckshot that I have a bunch of. It jumps past the shell stop. This likely will not have that problem, but I'd still probably run Federal Flight Control. It's good ammunition. So I appreciate you watching. Please give me suggestions on this build in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, enjoy.